Jerry Jones has some very, very interesting concerns. And how did he not know this already? What's going on YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another video. So we all know OBJ's in Dallas right now. We all know yesterday of what happened, where it was Trayvon Diggs, where it was Micah Parsons, and I don't know who the other guy was, when they were out there whining, and well, not really whining and dining, but they were taking him out on the town. They went to a Mavericks game, and you heard the chant, OBJ, OBJ, OBJ. Look, this is what OBJ has been looking for. OBJ wants to feel wanted. He wants to feel needed. And the way the city of Dallas and the DFW area showed their support for OBJ, it was beyond amazing. We all know as Dallas Cowboy fans, OBJ would bring something amazing to the table for us. We know it would. It would add another dimension, another weapon to Dak Prescott, something that he desperately needs. And I know. Why does he desperately need it? He has CeeDee Lamb. He's been doing his thing. Michael Gallup's finally coming around. We're getting James Washington soon. We got Zeke. We got Tony. What does he need? During the regular season, what we got right now is Jacksonville, the Texans next. Then it's like I said, Jacksonville. Then the Eagles. Then it's the Commanders and the Tennessee Titans. Look, I'm 4 wins at most, right? 4, not at most, but we're getting at least 4 wins out of the next 5 games. Okay? That's what's going down. But hear me out. Adding another dimension, another weapon to the offense when it comes playoff time, especially when the Giants quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo went down. Not the Giants, the 49ers, excuse me. The Giants don't look like much of anything. We already know that we can take on the Vikings. We already know what they are. And then, like I've said before multiple times, my worry is Tom Brady. And I don't care what anyone says. What happened last night with the Bucs and Saints game only furthers my point of, you know what? If we don't go up big on Tom Brady and it's a minute left in the game or 2 minutes left in the game, we're going to start playing soft and something's going to happen to where bad things happen and Tom Brady ends up being the GOAT like he is. So that's the reason why. That's the only thing that worries me. But other than that, this is the time for the Cowboys to strike the iron while it's hot. Bring in another guy. Bring in a guy like OBJ. You already know he works with the locker room. The chemistry is there. The guys want him. The city wants him. But the one who signs the checks has concerns. And his concern is, how do you bring a guy on, give him the money that he wants, when you don't know if he's going to be able to work out or if he's not going to have a tryout, and if he's not going to be playing this year? Yes, you heard that right, guys. More than likely, Odell Beckham will not play this season. And when I mean this season, I mean the regular season. He might come on for the playoffs, but that's a huge if. Huge if. If he's not playing before then, he's not going to be ready for the playoffs. And the whole thing about Jerry Jones is, why am I going to sign this guy if he's not going to help me right now? Because what did I say earlier? Different year, different season, different things happen. This is the time to strike while the iron's hot, and bringing in a guy like OBJ, whether if you know he's going to play or not, does not sit well with me, a lot of fans, and even the owner, Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is not going to sign OBJ if he knows OBJ isn't going to be playing this year. OBJ is not going to be getting a contract from the Dallas Cowboys if he's not suiting up this year. Whether it's at the end of the season or in the playoffs. He's not. I mean, but do we really need OBJ for the season or just to get him ready for the playoffs? For me, look, y'all going to say this is hindsight, but for me, I need OBJ suited up by week 17. By week 17, getting those reps in, getting ready for the playoffs. That's what I need by OBJ. From OBJ is a pitch count for 2 weeks, and then let him go into the playoffs and let him do his thing. But what I don't get is how none of these teams, the Giants, the Bills, or the Cowboys, had no idea until he was going on his visit that he was not going to be trying out or doing any sort of tryout for their teams. I mean, I get it. It's the Giants. He's been there. And look, the lure of OBJ, the superstar, the name OBJ brings so much weight with it. It is such an awesome deal for him to be going through this. The chanting of the names. OBJ, OBJ, OBJ. Look, if he goes back to New York, I get it. It's where you started, the big market name, all that good stuff. To be honest with you, I don't even know that New York is the big market, Philly's the market that it is, and Washington the market that is, without Dallas and Jerry Jones pushing on what he did to make Dallas great. I mean, you have the Jets over there. They're in a big market, but they don't bode well over there the way the Giants do and the way they're talked about. The Eagles aren't, without Dallas, they're not talked about. Here and there. And Washington, they're lucky that they get talked about because of us. But you know what? That's a different video for a different day. This is about OBJ. If OBJ wants to go back and make it a home for next year and the years to come, I get it. But guess what? The playoff push for the Giants is now. Not next year. Is now. And I said playoff push. The Super Bowl push for the Buffalo Bills is now. Josh Allen, Von Miller on that defensive side. You have Tremont Edwards. You have on the defensive side. You have Stephon Diggs. And then you add in an OBJ. That's even more dangerous. And then you got the Dallas Cowboys. Everything shines brighter in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. You put that star on, things get amplified much more than what they are, and it's an amazing feeling to be a Dallas Cowboys. I mean, I can only speculate what it's like, obviously, but being a fan of this team is something to be proud of. But OBJ coming here would do tremendous wonders for this team. Not because we think that he's going to get 100 yards a game, 90. We need OBJ for the 3 to 4 plays that we think that we're going to need in crunch time that he can make, that he's known to make. Not that we don't trust CeeDee Lamb, it's OBJ. But again, how do you give a guy a contract when you're expecting a deep playoff run? When the iron is hot right now, when things look like they're in your favor, how do you not strike while the iron's hot? Or how do you even come to terms of signing a guy and giving OBJ the money that he wants if he's not going to be playing for you this year? I would love an OBJ jersey. I would love OBJ to be here. I would love it. But I would love it more if we signed him and he ended up playing this year. It doesn't have to be next week. It doesn't have to be the week after that. It can be against Washington, getting himself ready for the playoffs. This OBJ leaves tomorrow from Dallas. It's going to be very interesting to see what goes down, who signs him, if anyone signs him, because like I said, he did not do a tryout and now things are coming out if he's even going to be playing this year. So why would anyone give up any money to sign him if he's not going to be playing this year, helping their team out? Look, it all comes down to the Cowboys' physician. If the physical goes well and he gives the green light, he will be a Dallas Cowboy. But if he says no to Jerry Jones, he's not going to be a Dallas Cowboy. And we're going to go in with what we got. And that's fine with me. We don't need OBJ. Do we want him? And would he make us a lot better? You're damn right it would. But anyways, guys, that's all I got. That's my time. I'm out. Peace.